The truth about the sixth seal, why scientists are quietly worried. 1. The hook, the impossible coincidence. For 2,000 years, the Book of Revelation was treated as a terrifying piece of symbolic poetry, a prophecy of the end times that seemed physically impossible. But lately, something has shifted. The sixth seal describes 4 specific global events: a great earthquake, the sun turning black, the moon turning to blood, and stars falling from the sky. To a medieval peasant, this was magic. To a 21st century astrophysicist, it looks like a checklist for a literal planetary catastrophe. Today, we aren't just looking at ancient scrolls, we're looking at seismographic data and deep space telemetry. Is the world ending? Maybe not tomorrow, but the science behind the sixth seal is no longer just religion, it becoming a terrifyingly accurate model of a global reset. 2. The seismic trigger, the great earthquake. Revelation 6:12 starts with a great earthquake, not just a 7 or an 8. The Greek word used is seismos megas, a Mega-Seism. The science, geologists have long warned of the big one, but specifically the Cascadia subduction zone or the Himalayan fault. Scientists at the University of Tokyo recently modeled a global ripple effect where one massive tectonic shift could trigger a chain reaction across the entire ring of fire. The twist, the prophecy says every mountain and island was moved from its place. This implies a pole shift or a crustal displacement. In 2023, scientists confirmed that Earth's inner core has slowed down and may be revering. If the Earth's rotation or crust shifts even slightly, you get exactly what the sixth seal describes: a global earthquake that reshapes geography. 3. The celestial anomaly, the black sun and blood moon. Next, the prophecy says the sun became black as sackcloth and the moon became as blood. The science, most people think this means an eclipse, but eclipses only last minutes. The sixth seal describes a persistent atmospheric darkness. How does that happen? Stratospheric aerosol injection. If that great earthquake triggers a supervolcano like Yellowstone or Toba, the sheer volume of volcanic ash and sulfur dioxide would blanket the atmosphere. The sun would look like black sackcloth because the light can't penetrate the ash. The moon would appear deep red due to Rayleigh scattering, the same reason sunsets are red but intensified by billions of tons of atmospheric debris. Scientists are worried because we are currently overdue for a VEI 8 volcanic event. To John of Patmos, it looked like God's hand. To a modern scientist, it looks like a volcanic winter. 4. The cosmic rain, stars falling to earth. The stars of heaven fell unto the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs. The science, obviously literal stars billions of times larger than Earth, can't fall on us. But to an ancient observer, what is the difference between a star and a meteor shower or cometary fragments? In 2022, NASA's DART mission proved we are actively scared of near-Earth objects. Astronomers are currently tracking the Taurid swarm, a dense cloud of space debris that Earth passes through. If we hit a dense pocket, it wouldn't be one shooting star, it would be thousands of kinetic impacts hitting the atmosphere simultaneously. The fig tree metaphor is the kicker. It describes things falling not all at once but in a sudden, violent shedding. A fragmented comet would look exactly like this. 5. The reaction, why the elite are hiding. The sixth seal ends with the kings, the rich, and the generals hiding in dens and in the rocks of the mountains. The trend, this is the part that creeps out social scientists. We are currently seeing a record-breaking bunker boom. From Peter Thiel's New Zealand estates to the massive underground survival condos in Kansas, the world's 1% are literally hiding in the rocks. Do they know something we do, or are they just reading the same data about solar flares and tectonic instability? The sixth seal isn't just about the disaster, it's about the social panic that follows. 6. Conclusion, the warning versus the reality. Whether you view the sixth seal as divine judgment or a geological inevitability, one thing is clear: the myths of the past are aligning perfectly with the models of our future. Nature has a rhythm of destruction and rebirth. We've been living in a silent night of geological stability for a long time, but history and science tells us that silence never lasts forever. Now I want to hear from you. 1. Do you believe these signs are spiritual warnings or just the natural cycle of a volatile planet? 2. Which part of the sixth seal scares you the most, the mega-earthquake or the atmospheric darkness? Drop your theories in the comments, let's get a debate going. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Next week, we're looking at the pole shift theory and why the North Pole is moving faster than ever before. Stay vigilant, see you in the next one.